What do you call
it? We're live.
Yeah. This is a family show.
Yeah, we'll do it live. Hey, welcome back, guys. By now, you know where we're at, booth 3194. Mike Idle back on the microphone again. Got Ference Vegh here with me, sitting in front of the newly wrapped Remedy. This is Mike Bax. This is going to be a great time.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Ference, let's talk truck and tractor pulling. What's your favorite class out there?
Well, obviously, diesel trucks.
Diesel trucks. He likes the pro stock, sometimes pulling in super stock diesel truck. Guys, this is the father of Nathan Vegh and the Jumping Jack Flash single charger pro stock diesel truck. Like I said, sometimes you'll see it pulling in the super stock diesel trucks. It's pulled at Louisville before, correct?
Yep.
How have we done in the past with it?
First year was a challenge.
A challenge. You know what? I like the way you answered that. That's very politically correct.
Yeah.
It was a challenge.
We learned about the Louisville track, even though we're from here, less than 20 minutes away. We learned about this track real quick.
Yep.
In the whole air pressure, tire pressure thing. Second year blew a hole in the intercooler.
Oh, man.
Kind of try to fill up Freedom Hall with boost. That didn't work too good, you know.
You're going to be sucking in the walls here if you get going too hard. Well, you know what they say. What's the hardest pull to win? What's the hardest pull to win? Your hometown pull, right? Your hometown pull, you know, so when your hometown is Louisville, Kentucky, that's a tall order right there. How'd Jumping Jack Flash do in the 2023 season?
I have to back up just a little bit. We got in this about 5 years ago. Nate was still in high school, and he came to me, want to build a truck. I used to have one years ago. And so we got into it, and we went with the 7.3 platform from Hypermax.
Sure.
And probably a little bit underpowered compared to the rest of the class, but I thought at the time to get him down the track as a rookie, that would be a good thing.
Sure.
Let's learn everything, and then we'll look at being competitive later. So about 2 or 3 seasons in, Hypermax come to us and says, hey, we got an experimental thing we want you to try. We got a new common rail 6.7.
Okay.
So we took the big block out.
We go from the 7.3, we downsize to the
6.7. A common rail motor, and it took us a year. We missed a year getting it in, and then a year of challenges working out the bugs. Well, the bugs went into past season, June and July a little bit.
Sure.
But once we came back out, that thing was screaming. Last 4 events out, last August, 2 seconds, 2 firsts. Went away with it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I noticed too, folks, you're using numbers 7.3, 6.7. These are Ford motors.
These are Ford.
We are running in a Cummins class, but we have not Cummins swapped this big dog then. Is that right?
No, it's authentic. How about everybody asks me why? The old adage about don't bite the hand that feeds you.
If it's not broke, don't fix it.
Well, half my customers with my business, you know, my insurance business here in the all work out at the Kentucky truck plant where they build the Super Duty.
Absolutely.
It's 10 minutes from here. So we're paying homage to those folks and that old adage, don't bite the hand that feeds you.
And you're not just throwing them a bone, you're winning with it too.
Here recently we started.
We're winning with it too.
No doubt.
Absolutely. Walk us through the times. How many times have we pulled at Louisville then?
2, 3. I lost track. 2
different times. What's our better finish of the 2 of them?
8th, I think 8th or 9th out of 12. And then that was actually a year we did all the bouncing going down the track. And then last time, 2 years ago, we popped a hole in the intercooler halfway down the track and we were done.
I'd say that's where you were filling Freedom Hall with all that extra boost that you were talking about.
And I'm telling you, if you watch that run, at the time we still had the big block, the 7.3, and you were asking about what we put a great big charger on it, a big 4.4 for that year. And if you look at textbook launches, and watch Nate's launch from that year,
definitely,
it was textbook. He was going to the house. I thought he had a very nice run, and then that happened. You know, but we have a good time.
Absolutely. Where do you guys like to pull in the summer most? Who do you compete with, and where are we likely to see you at in 2024?
So what we usually do is we sign up for the PPL Silver Series.
Definitely.
Run pro stock with them, how many ever events they have.
Yep.
We try to jump up at least twice a summer and run super stock, once with NTPA, once with PPL somewhere. Like we've been to Rockwell, Iowa.
Definitely.
We've been to I'm drawing a blank. Wisconsin.
Been up to
And Don Slama's Pool.
okay.
Hillsboro.
Yep.
All those. Fort Recovery.
Hillsboro.
We've
Yep.
done them all.
Hillsboro is going to be PPL. Fort Recovery. Fort Recovery at one time was doing both PPL and NTPA.
Exactly.
I know last time I was in Fort Recovery, they did have the diesel trucks out there with the NTPA show. What's your favorite track to pull at?
Oh, believe it or not, our home pool there in Shelbyville, we have a heck of a track.
Is that right?
Nate likes to pull. He likes to go to Rockwell, and he likes Goshen. And a couple of the other ones.
Goshen's got a great track.
He finished on the podium there. But yeah, so when we had the 7.3, we just went with the bigger single. So far with this, Hypermax with this new motor, they've only got us with the 3.6 for the Pro Stock on it. We haven't come out of that box. So while we had the 7.3 out, it's actually in the shop right now. Had it overhauled, new pump, new everything. We put twins on it.
Okay, so will we see that set up? Are we jumping from Pro Stock to Super Stock? Is that what I'm hearing?
Well, I'm not saying no to anything, but once we got to figure out where we're going with this.
The capability is there. Your options are there if you want them, and we're going to see what happens. So, I one thing you told me when we were off screen, and I just had to chuckle so hard, and I respect you for it. So your son does the driving.
Yep.
He's the pilot
in
the seat. Tell the crowd, well, first of all, tell me, how bad do you wish you could drive it?
Oh, my gosh.
And why haven't you driven it?
It's like anybody that's ever gotten a seat and done this before, it's worse than any drug or any addiction you could have.
I'm going to pause you for a quick second. For those of us watching, we're unveiling the remedy. Here's the story. Why is it called the remedy? Tractor pulling is an addiction. It's a disease, and the only way you cure it is with the remedy right here. You have to get in the seat. So, yeah, tell them about it.
And so when I used to drive when he was really little, and then when he got into ball playing age and doing that stuff, we got out of it. When he turned 16, he come to me and wants to get back in it again. So we built a Pro Stocker.
Yep.
And I made myself a pack. I wasn't going to be that dad that said, here, just let me do it one more time.
Let me tune something for you, son. Let me go down the track one time.
I've never sat in the seat with the motor running.
Because once you go down the track one time,
it's over.
You're just sitting.
So
you know how we fix this, right?
You build another one.
I say the answer to this is clear. We have concluded right here and now.
It's actually
I was gonna. Oh man. Don't tell my wife. The sausage I ate this morning was plant-based. I promise. I did not eat meat this morning.
Yeah.
The pork burger I had for lunch was also.
It wasn't a full-blown sin. It was just a little.
I didn't eat any meat on Fat Tuesday. We're good.
So, see, Jason, how we get sidetracked sometimes.
It's a religion. Maybe that's what it is. This is what it is.
So I've never sat in the motor. I've never sat in it with it running. So this is his baby, but I get to pontificate in a major way. Like, you ought to be doing it. And then he gets all mad. We're out there in the parking lot throwing hammers at each other and everything else. Yeah.
The best way to give advice is when you're not the one who actually has to do it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Do what I say, not what I do.
Thank you.
Well, Dad, you climb up there and drive it. No,
you can do any better.
Let the boost build, son. You're stepping off the clutch too soon, son. You know how it goes.
Oh,
I've got a 3 and a 5-year-old. Does your son listen any better than my 3 and 5-year-old?
Oh no, he's 20, just turned 25. He's probably watching this right now, going, he's on there telling all these stupid stories again.
That's wonderful. Let's talk. So one of my favorite things to talk about in truck and tractor pulling is names behind the vehicle. We talked about the name of the remedy right here.
Yep.
Jumpin' Jack Flash. That's catchy. That's cool. It's a beautiful truck. Tell us how that all came to be.
I've told this story to Jason. He probably could tell it better than I. I can't help the Rolling Stones wrote a song about our truck. I can't help that.
You guys didn't know the truck came first, did you?
Yeah. So I was in another life. I was a musician and had a lot of going on in that industry. And I've always been a huge Rolling Stones fan. So their number one guitar riff song is Jumpin' Jack Flash.
Yep.
So we named the truck after that song.
Jumpin' Jack Flash. Yeah. That is absolutely awesome. You know, this has been a ton of fun. I'm here with Ference Vegh. Hey, if you have a question out there, everyone watching this on YouTube or Facebook, let us know. What do you think? We're hanging out at booth 3194, Louisville, Kentucky, the National Farm Machinery Show. It's the Super Bowl of indoor pulling.
The best there is.
We're wedged between the actual Super Bowl and the Daytona 500.
That's
if you're
right.
a sports fan, this is the week for you. Let us know what you're thinking out there. 2024 and forward, you've got the options. You've got the different motors. What are your goals? What do we want to see accomplished this upcoming season?
Nate just graduated from University of Kentucky in at Christmas time, mechanical engineering. And I tell everybody this is the world's most expensive show and tell project. So anyway, he took an internship with Tesla down in Texas.
Here goes beer money pulling with more Tesla content. The Tesla content is inescapable. So no such thing as bad press.
He went 3 weeks ago to Austin, and he finishes that little program in end of May. Then he's home for the summer. Then they're sending him to Ole Miss for a year to get his MBA.
Absolutely.
Well, so what we're thinking this summer, he's home, so we're going to run the full circuit.
Absolutely.
And our goal this year is finally, knock on wood, we're going to win the points.
And we're talking PPL Silver Series.
In the past, we've picked a regional series. Like we ran East Coast one year, we ran ITPA, we ran we've run Badgers. We've just jumped around. Well, this year we're going to run Mid-South 2 years in a row now.
Mid-South is a tough organization. I've talked to a lot of people who are affiliated with Mid-South today. They've got a lot of good iron.
Great
a lot of good
folks.
iron. Yeah.
Great folks. And we're going to run PPL Silver Series and then try to get 1 or 2 super stock runs in.
Definitely.
And we're going to come somebody said there's an event in May. It's
the Pullers Championship, Nashville, Illinois.
Yes.
We drove past it on the way here from Missouri.
Right.
If you don't have anything going on, if you don't have anything going on, that's the outdoor Louisville. So come and join us.
So that's going to be one of our super stock runs we make this summer. So we're going to jump up. We might throw a bigger single on. We might just run it the way it is. I got to talk to Ron and CJ and the guys up at Hypermax, see what they want to do. But that's a little bit. We still have some time. They have the motor now. The motor's not even in the truck right now. It's up there getting overhauled because we put a lot of runs on it this past year with the dyno time and the actual ones we got to do. So they got some bugs worked out. Going to freshen it up, go hit Jason and them in May and then.
So I want to hit that again. So you guys were a fan voted in. So the fans voted you in. You're obviously a very passionate, big believer in truck and tractor pulling. How important are fans to this sport? How big of a role do they play?
They're the ones buying the tickets every week. And if they don't buy those tickets, we don't get to do what we get to do.
I could put that on a T-shirt.
You could put that on a T-shirt.
That's a saying of
sayings
right there.
Every 5 minutes you can make a T-shirt.
This is absolutely wonderful. Talking all things truck and tractor pulling at the National Farm Machinery Show. Ference, anybody you want to give a shout out to, anybody you want to thank, who do you need to holler at out there watching us on the internet right now?
Oh, well, obviously, the guys at Hypermax, Ron, Jerry, CJ, the whole team, Jeff, the guy that built the truck, Will Hardesty. Now, Will's being a dad right now. His kids are ball playing age, so he's taking some time away. But he still comes around every now and then. He's going to pull with me tonight.
Good.
Cody Thomas is our new chief mechanic, and his buddy Austin Rubel, who grew up with Nate. Obviously, Nate. Patty and Van Hazley.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
can you even mention super stock or pro stock diesel truck pulling without mentioning the name Van Hazley?
Basically, I know it's a Ford, and it's got a Ford motor, Hypermax motor in it, but basically it's a Hazley truck.
Yeah, for sure.
We got back into it,
so much to build this class and to create everything that has evolved into this sport from that. For sure.
Brad Ingram from Shide. I can't turn around without having to call Brad every now and then and ask him something.
Brady's going to be on here interviewing with us before the weekend's over too.
Brady's a big Nate and Brady are thicker than thieves.
Absolutely.
And I mean, just too many people. We got our local fair board and our sponsors that help us with that. Can't knock those because they give us the venue to try stuff out sometimes when we need to make a run or a pass, you know.
So you can't. It takes a village. Takes a village. Truck and tractor pulling, it's a family sport. It's a community sport.
Yeah.
Is it the best sport on earth as
It
far
is.
as you're concerned?
It is. We have a ball.
I love it. I love it. Well, hey, we're here in Louisville, Kentucky. If you're anywhere close to the farm show, come on out. The crowd is amazing.
Yep.
It's a great crowd. The pull is going to be incredible. The lineup this year is amazing. Guys, green flags and tight chains pulling is fun, y'all.
Good luck to everybody that's got in this year. We wish them the best, and we're here to root them all on.
100%. That, we were talking about that on the way up here. I said, Dad, who are you rooting for? He says everybody. I love it.
Yep.
Hey, Ference, this has been too
Mike,
much fun.
thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank y'all.
Guys, we'll see you later.
Yep. Thank you, Mike.
Oh,
That was
man.
fast.
You're a good